Nebraska and Kansas, the ranches of Oklahoma and Texas, the farmlands of Missouri and Arkansas, or the bayous of Louisiana, we are here for our hometowns. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Army National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association at this station.
Coming at you live from the Koppel Chevrolet GMC studios. This is Old School. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves them, that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome, everybody, to Old School on a Wednesday. We're half the way there, and job well done. Old School with DP and Jay Foreman. Sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Openings in hundreds of spots in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Do it now. Apply today. Sandhills.jobs. Do it. Go. Like you need something. Also, it's March Mayhem. And starting tomorrow and Friday, we'll be at Buffalo Wings and Ring 68th and Thursday and Friday, March 17th and 18th, St. Patrick's Day. Live shows from 11 to 6, both days from Buffalo Wings and Rings, the first 64 people. And I'm just telling you, there's going to be a line at the door.
64 goes surprisingly fast.
Like that's it. Now, if I were you guys, I would text Jake Sorensen, or I would reach out to Jake Sorensen on social media and tell him to find more prizes so that we can give 64 more, do another bracket on Friday. That's what I would suggest. But that requires some work by Jake Sorensen.
We'd have to cut it down because there would be some teams already eliminated.
I'm just pointing it out, right?
I'm doing this. I'm just saying.
Right?
Some teams gone.
Right?
About half of them.
But I'm just, maybe you only give out 48. Well, no, because here's the thing. So we give out 68. So that even teams are eliminated, we still give out. And then you just have to sit there and curse under your breath that you got one of the teams because Friday's
we're
cheating.
We're not giving out, any of the teams that got eliminated from these first 4 games.
We should give out 68.
But they're gone already. So they're not going to win anything.
No, but you should still give out 68. You need to have a greater chance. So I think doing 68.
But there's no chance for that person to win if they get
that. But that's why. Like it's like Price is Right. Sometimes you get the.
Oh, come on. Like I understand if somebody
you get
gets
the sad one.
But I understand if somebody gets like a 16 seed facing, the number 1 seed outside of, UMBC. Like you get that and you already assume like, oh well, I'm done. But at least you have a chance.
No, but if you're
still in it.
But if you have zero chance if you don't give out any on Friday. You have zero chance.
Well, you just give out half of them.
Well, that's kind of lame because then you just wait because you automatically have a better chance by waiting till Friday.
No,
that doesn't. You have you literally by science.
Then you only give out the ones that are playing that day. You don't give out the ones that had already won. How about that? That cuts it down less.
No, I'm just saying we should give out another 64.
You just want somebody to draw it and be excited, and then have Wyoming.
Well, but I mean that's part of the gig, right?
Sad.
That's part of the gig. Is that so?
If you get a team that is already eliminated, I will give you a nice crisp high five.
So text line. Here's what I will defer to you. You tell me whether we should give out additional ping pong balls on Friday.
Unnamed texter has a good idea. You use 64 more for the women's bracket.
Oh no, I definitely were you not listening during the spill?
Oh no, I was.
That's literally what that's literally what we just said.
So are we doing that on Thursday or Friday?
Like that's what I'm thinking. That we need to do it tomorrow. Like we need to
tomorrow.
do
So we need 128.
Ping pong balls. Yeah.
Do they get to choose which do you want? Men's bracket, women's bracket,
do
ping
both.
pong ball? You can get both?
Right. You could do
Or
like
you just choose one?
one. You get one. You can't
get one.
You get one.
So you choose one side.
You could get the number 63 team in women's, or you can get the number 2 team in men's. I think it's a fantastic way to extend it.
That is a challenge. Should we have the group made for the women's bracket? Is it the same group?
We should use the same group.
I'm gonna check and see if you can just put it in the same group.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the matchup preview.
And I already have my picks done.
I'm looking at the matchup preview of Nebraska Louisville already.
Well, and what does it say?
Unfortunately, ESPN does not have a very
High,
grand matchup preview like they do for the men.
Oh.
But Louisville beat Michigan by 22. Nebraska beat Michigan twice. Louisville also went to UConn and won by 5, beat Notre Dame twice, beat Virginia Tech by 14, and lost at NC State by 9. And Nebraska's notable results: beat Michigan twice, win and lost to Indiana, beat Drexel by 12. Forget about that one. Lost 3 times to Iowa, and lost to Penn State by 7. Nebraska averages more points per game, but also gives up more points per game.
Right.
8-3 versus top 25 for Louisville, 3-5 for Nebraska. But those 3 are top 10.
Right. All in play. All in play. We were also talking about, for me, I think it's an opportunity to just kind of expand coverage and things that we talk about. What up, Gus? Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, Gus says just hand out balls on Thursday. It's free and it's luck of the draw. Thanks for what we do. Yeah, I'm open to suggestion. And again, you guys know the deal. Hit me on the Starter Heyman text line. Hit Rico on the Starter Heyman text line. Hit Jay on the Starter Heyman text line, 402-464-5685. Or you can call in the Honda Lincoln hotline. Just give us here. Do people not get that this is conversational? Like, I want this to be conversational. So don't yell at me from across the street. Like, just what's up?
You can yell what's up from across the street.
Yeah, but that's engaging rather than you just yelling at me.
Yeah.
Engage. Engage.
The men's group does not transfer over to the women's group, so I'm going to create a group right now.
Perfect. Wonderful.
There is one on here that says 93.7 Listener League. That's not us.
That's not.
That one has a password. That's not us. I'm going to make one. It'll be 93.7 to take it.
Right. And so you can go on and do that. And then what I can tell you is we will take a gift certificate from Upside, like a $50 one. We'll take a $50 gift card from Canopy Market right there in Haymarket. We'll put together a care package from Beatrice Bakery. Who else are we talking about? Wings and Rings, gift card from Wings and Rings, gift card from, who else do we have? Well, at least we can do those, and that's like $200 worth of gift certificates.
Yeah, that's a decent number.
That's a right? Like, am I wrong?
Do you want there to be max entries, 1 max entry per user for the women's bracket, 1 or 2, or no limit?
No limit for women.
No limit. Okay, no limit. Put as many as you want. locking it, which means you can join or leave the group only before the round of 64.
Right. Scott is hilarious. Says, what's up? He goes, if I text in every 3 minutes, do I need to say what's up each time? Nope. Just say good morning. That's like, I mean, we're family now, mm-hmm. Just say what's up. We're friends. We're boys. Just do that.
I'm going to post the link for the women's group on Twitter and Facebook.
Harrison, would you do the women's bracket? Is that a thing that intrigues you at all? Yeah, he says yes. Okay. Abe says, see, this is the problem, right?
What? Who? Which one?
Okay.
I'm ignoring. You don't have to read.
No,
don't read that one.
I'm just
don't read that one.
What's up, Sanderson? Says my suggestion wasn't so bad. I like the idea of having all 68, even if they've been eliminated. Right? Like, I think people like the risk.
I just don't like somebody's gonna be so excited to get there, and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna get a ping pong ball, I have a chance to win, and they get there and they draw Texas A&M Corpus Christi,
but
and they're like,
hanging out anyway.
They're gone.
But they're hanging out anyway.
I know, but Now they're gone.
Good morning, Tater.
Hey, you're sad.
Appreciate you,
I would be
man.
very sad.
What's happening, Tater?
Good morning. Tater.
I would laugh at myself. Like I would hold it in my hand and raise it to the gods.
I would
and
laugh.
shake my fist in fury, and then move along.
No, I would laugh, and then my wings and my beer would have a little extra salt from my tears.
You're right.
But I wouldn't let anybody see me crying. But I
hey,
would be,
DP,
just in the corner.
it's Will and Shannon. Do the women's ping pong balls on Friday because they have the play-ins on Thursday? Could play-ins end on Thursday? Yeah, so we could do the women's on Friday.
Okay. I got the group made.
Good call. Good idea.
I'm working on sending out the tweet. And then we're gonna work on the Facebook post, and
Good
then
deal.
you can join through there. Again, it's 93.7 the ticket, not 93.7 listener league. That's that one has a password. Ours does not. No max entries. You can enter as many as you want,
Right.
but it does lock after the round of 64.
Perfect. That's funny. Says, good morning, my Falls Church brother. How about a new car from Baxter, a new ring from Starter Heyman? I think.
All right,
I think-
Gus, you gonna set that up?
You gonna set that up, and it's a win. It's all in a win. Morning, guys. Just do like the old Mountain Dew cups. Caps include teams that
Already
aren't
been
even playing in the
tournament.
tournament, right? Like that would be.
Congratulations, you got Syracuse.
Yeah, we really. You got Nebraska.
You got Nebraska.
You got
Northwestern.
You got Nebraska. I in my head, I still want to
Hooray.
just mentally include Nebraska in the tournament.
Kansas State.
Like who would you? Can you pick a team
Ooh,
in the tournament?
give me a second.
Pick a team in the tournament and rename them Nebraska, and we'll follow them.
It can't be a top 5 seed.
It can't be a top 5 seed. It has to be. As a matter of fact, it has to be a bottom half.
Bottom hat, so 10 below.
9 through 16. No,
Okay.
actually, probably 11. It's 11 seed.
It's an 11 seed.
It's an 11 seed.
Okay, so your choices.
11 and down. 11 and down.
Your choices are Rutgers or Notre Dame.
Okay, so no, it has to be 12
11
seed. It has
12
to be
seed?
13 seed because Indiana's
Okay.
12, right?
13 Vermont.
Okay.
Akron.
Okay.
Chattanooga.
Okay.
South Dakota State.
South Dakota State is Nebraska. Are we going to take that? Just
We can adopt them.
What's New Mexico State?
New Mexico State? I think they're a 5
No, we can't. You can't do.
because they're playing. Oh no, they're 12. They're playing
12.
UConn. They're playing UConn.
Well, but then they should be. So, which team are you choosing to
Do we
be
just get
Nebraska?
former? So it has to be somebody that played for Nebraska and then transferred.
I think that would be
So
a
your
really
choices are
decent way.
New Mexico State, South Dakota State. Tulsa's not in this, right?
No, I didn't see them.
Okay, so they're not in it.
there.
I think that might
apologize
be
in
it.
advance.
I can't think of anybody else. There might be somebody. The text line will know. So right now your choices are New Mexico State or South Dakota State. New Mexico State has UConn in the first round. South Dakota State has Providence in the first round.
So I think,
And if anybody's worried
But
about Providence,
but-
Creighton beat Providence twice this year.
but I would almost say, Tennessee Chattanooga would be a really good one to
Chattanooga plays Illinois in the first round.
which is why I think it would be good. So you can pick text line who was the team 13 and below that you would choose, and just we're gonna root for them like they're Nebraska.
Like nobody's business.
Like we're gonna root for them.
I really like Montana State.
Pecan Pie, what's up? What's up, Pecan Pie? It says, can we show up and get a ping pong ball and then leave? Got the day off, but I'm cleaning garage tomorrow so I can have a garage March Madness party on Friday. 4 TVs, beer, food, and good times. Only if you come in and actually say hi, though.
Hello.
Like, don't come in and grab it and then not like say hi. Like, say hi to Vershawn. Like, and it's gonna be during Vershawn's show. Like, there's no
It'll be Vershawn, happy hour, water cooler on the block.
right. So, but the 64 will be gone by the time
Oh.
Vershawn shows.
By the
over.
time Vershawn finishes his
Because it's
intro-
lunchtime.
By the
It's
time
lunchtime.
Vershawn finishes his intro, the ping pong balls will be gone.
Right. Right.
We have a caller if you want to get to
Yeah, let's get to Jim.
on the Honda of Lincoln hotline.
Let's bring him in.
Jim, what's up?
Hey, DP, what's up? How you guys?
What's happening?
Just calling in to say how much I enjoy listening to you guys. Been listening since the ticket first started back in, I think, 11. And I'm rooting for South Dakota State as the new Nebraska team.
There it is.
Okay.
See, Jim, that's a great call. That is a great call. Jim, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling in. And I think we can mark that one down because I think there's some folks who are going to root with Jim.
Yeah.
So well done. Well done. Okay. So now so two of my brothers went to Norfolk State.
And they have Baylor first round.
So there's that. Richmond's in,
and Richmond has Iowa first round.
Richmond was my nemesis in college.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Your incisors.
They were like we hated them. So the relationship that Nebraska and Creighton have.
Mhm.
VCU and Richmond have that same relationship.
Aww.
Except for they're like 3 miles apart.
Not 50.
No, right, right. Just to yell at each other from across and to vandalize each other's stuff. And, as a matter of fact, so I don't know if you remember the name Andy Allenson.
No.
Played catcher for the now Guardians, then Indians. But he was a Richmond guy.
Name.
So he was a Richmond guy. So we worked out together back in the day, and he rather enjoyed being the bad guy. Like he would have been a perfect wrestling villain.
Really?
Yeah. So it's kind of that deal. Who else from Virginia? Virginia Tech. We have 4. There's a 4th Virginia team in it. Why am my brain? There's 4 Virginia from the and it's somebody said this to me the other day. It's not the state of Virginia. It's the Commonwealth of Virginia. The Commonwealth of Virginia. So yeah. Who are you rooting for in the tournament? So text line, let us know. And the best answer, we'll put together a Beatrice care package for the best answer on who you're rooting for and why. I think that'll be awesome. So
I'm down with that.
I think that's a pretty good deal.
I'm rooting for SDSU because back when I did the high school show, Baylor Shireman was lighting it up in football for Aurora. And then I found out he was going to play basketball at South Dakota State, and I was sad because the man is a great quarterback. But turns out, fantastic basketball player as well. So totally fine with that. He won the totally made up and not real, but also completely realistic and deserved 93.7 the ticket best football player of the year. Best football player of the year award. That didn't have a trophy, and I don't think he knew about it, but he won it.
It's so funny. I think of those Saturday mornings and go, what was I thinking?
He won.
Thank you,
I congratulate him. Yeah.
Thank you,
Shout
Nick.
out to Nick for
Shout out for Nick opinion. Night Troll says I'm rooting for whoever plays Kansas because nothing makes me happier than seeing. That's the other part is not only who you're rooting for,
who you're rooting against.
but who you're rooting against. Skittle says he's rooting for Colgate because I believe in fresh breath and teeth. That's fair. UAB
hopping on the Jelly Walker
the
train.
Jelly Walker chain. Yeah, look, you can't, he's coming in super hot for the dance.
If Bryant wasn't a 16 seed, I'd be rooting for them extra hard because they have they have well, I guess you could call him the best scorer in the game today because he leads the nation in scoring. And every time he gets a bucket, he just does something with, like one time he made a 3 and he's just going like this. He shot another 3, pointed at the opponent's bench and was like, "That's for you, bleep."
Who's the worst team in the tournament?
The worst? Jacksonville State.
Worse than
they're the worst
than Texas Corpus Christi.
They're the worst. They won the regular season. They got eliminated in their tournament, and they only got in because they won their regular season. The tournament champion is on probation because they moved up from D2 to D1, and they're still within the 4-year probationary period. And Jacksonville, who got runner-up, so they didn't make it for some reason.
So Cheeseburger says he's rooting for anybody playing Virginia Tech. I'm giving Nate crap about being from West Virginia. Wow.
Yeah, Nate is
harsh. That is harsh.
Have you been here when Nate comes in?
No.
ever since Monday, it's been the longest 3 days.
But think about it. If Kearney was qualified for the tournament and they won the ACC, how would you act?
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
So why not allow him to act?
No, we are. But
if Nebraska won the Big Ten Conference, you think you wouldn't act the same way that Nate is acting? You would act the very same way Nate is. So allow that man to celebrate.
Oh no, we're allowing him, but we're also giving him crap. We also have a bet. Me and Nick have a bet
don't
with
be
him.
a hater just for like.
No, me and Nick have a bet with him. I don't think Virginia Tech gets past Texas. So if they get past Texas, I get him a beer at Wings and Rings, and I think Nick is giving him $20 for a wing. He wanted wings. Nick's like, I'm not buying you wings. I'll give you $20, which is the same thing, but whatever.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong. We're gonna put a pin in it.
Okay,
we'll come back to it because y'all leave my Hokies alone. Just leave them alone. Virginia.
I knew you'd have something to say about it.
Leave my Hokies alone, man. Look, hey, I could be a jerk and go, well, at least they're in.
It's true.
At least they won their conference.
It's true.
So, neener.
Whatever.
We'll throw the break. It's the time of day where Rico tells us what's up next.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Southeast Community College has learning centers in Falls City, Hebron, Nebraska City, Plattsmouth, Wahoo, and York so that you can take credit and non-credit classes at a center nearby without having to travel an hour or more to campus. By taking online classes and those at a learning center, you can earn your degree from SEC where and when it's convenient for you, all at a cost that won't stand in the way of your education. Learn more about SCC's learning centers at southeast.edu/learning centers. SCC, your path to possible.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley Lanes and Games is now offering spring sand volleyball leagues. Sand volleyball leagues are 9 weeks long beginning April 3rd. Registration's available online at sunvalleylanes.com. Use the promo code 93.7 to save 5%. That's sunvalleylanes.com, promo code 93.7. Volleyball not your thing? They also offer fun cornhole and bowling leagues. Visit sunvalleylanes.com for complete details. Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
And I've told you that Dan Billy Waldrop story where back when you could talk to the players one-on-one, we were just BSing after a practice, and I just said, hey, so where you living? He goes, well, I live over on right off Holdridge Street. I go, you like it over there? He goes, oh yeah, I'm walking distance from the Dairy Queen.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And things have obviously been pretty challenging lately with new vehicles, with all the microchip and supply chain issues, but things continue to loosen up as Koppel gets more and more new vehicles in each and every week. We've had many customers also custom order their vehicles. So if you don't see what you want in our current inventory, we can put an order in to get exactly what you want. So go online, reserve your new vehicle at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Do you know the common signs of transmission trouble?
Your engine revs before falling into gear. Shifting is rough, or you're leaking reddish-brown fluid.
Knowing the signs could mean repair instead of replace.
That's where we come in. We're certified transmission.
The job done right at the right price.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
There's a lot that goes into buying a home. Security First Bank can help lighten the load. Whether you're looking for more space or a new place, we make the process easier with friendly, experienced mortgage lenders. And whether you're building new or remodeling the old, we have flexible financing too. Security First Bank. We're the bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 505011.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Army National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association at this station.
Back to Old School with DP and J.
Well, if you're feeling all right and you think you're on, somebody let me know. Will everybody in the place put a whistle in your face, screaming out and say, yo, yeah.
Jay Foreman called an audible, so check. Omaha.
Check 1 2. Check
Yeah,
1 2.
We got to bring QB 44 in. What's happening this morning, man? Where you at now?
No, I'm chilling. I'm just getting up, man. You get to go fishing a little bit, so I just started calling in and see what's popping.
So what fine waters are you going to be fishing on, sir?
I don't even know, man. I don't even know where I'm at, really. Somewhere up the Florida coast somewhere. So
no, well, just let send me a picture of what you catch. That's all I'm like. I need to know what kind of day Jay Foreman had out there.
I know. I'm just trying to be out there. Hopefully, it don't get too choppy and brother gets sick. So
well, that's why I asked. Like, I want to make sure that you don't end up on the island with Professor and Ginger and Marianne. I thought maybe end up Jay going out for a 3-hour cruise and end up gone for a minute. We were talking about this simple and Jake. We were talking about Deshaun Watson, and I asked him the question, so I'll ask you: can Deshaun Watson be the face of your franchise?
Well, I think he can. I didn't know that the grand jury decided not to indict him, so that's a big win for him and a big loss for the lawyer down in Houston. So to be honest with you, the fact that he hadn't been suspended and the NFL hadn't suspended him to this point, I think he can. Only time will tell. Look, there's, and this is not to minimize anything that he's, accused of doing or maybe did. There's guys that have been faced with the NFL have done far worse. And if the guys that are doing far worse, they're still faces of the NFL. So I don't see a problem with it. But I know that he doesn't have any more strikes. In particular of the nature of, what he was possibly doing or did in some fashion. So I think he can. I think he'd be, I think his play will kind of, dissipate any type of negativity. But, if he continues along this long path, he won't be playing very long.
We got the first play-in games and the first wins, Indiana doing their thing. Texas Southern doing their thing. You got your picks in order, so we knew what that was. Now we have to go to the next night, and this one's a big one: Notre Dame versus Rutgers. What say you?
I like Rutgers. I like it because you got 2 scores, and then you got the defensive player of the year in the Big Ten, and they can do it in the perimeter. And their big guy is active. He rebounds, runs the floor well. And they don't have to run a lot of sets for him. So essentially, you got four of their starters that are definitely assets going against Notre Dame. That's more of a team concept. They don't have one lead dog versus where Rutgers has 2, possibly 3 with their big man. And then you got to say the defensive player of the year. He'll get you 9 to 11 points, but he's going to lock down your best defender. So I like Rutgers. They played well all year. They beat some really, really good teams. And as the focus became on them, they continued to play better or play well. So I like Rutgers.
We were talking also about the women's basketball team and the matchup with Gonzaga, and then of course being in the bracket with Louisville. If I asked you, is there any reason for Nebraska to fear either Gonzaga or Louisville?
Oh no! The first opponent is Gonzaga. That's the 100% focus. You can't worry about what Louisville does or where you're playing until after you handle your business against Gonzaga. So I don't think there should be any fear. You got to respect every opponent. But Nebraska's well adverse if they go out there and play their game or play up to their standard. It's hard for any team to beat. So I think they're very comfortable and very confident where they're at. And now it's just, not being overconfident, just going out there and playing, because it's what, the goal all year. Any team can win it. Nebraska is definitely one of them that could surprise some people. So you want to go out there and, make everything that you kind of wish for, in the offseason come true, regardless of where, you were seated. Because obviously, I think Nebraska should have been seated higher. They weren't. But then that could be a motivational tool as well.
We were talking as well about Baker Mayfield, writing a message to the Cleveland fans as the Deshaun Watson conversations happen. What comes to mind when is Baker reacting just as Baker? Is he reacting based on news? Is he reacting because he's been told that it's over? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say, because it's definitely premature, because Deshaun Watson met with 3 or 4 teams, Cleveland being one of them. Maybe he's thinking, if they're going to meet with Deshaun Watson, they've already told him he's not going to be their franchise quarterback. But I think they brought him back on his 5th-year option. So I would just sit and wait and be patient. If he goes somewhere, he's going to be a projected starter. And if he stays there, he's going to be a projected starter. So maybe it's a little passive aggressive, probably a little bit of a shock, because, one thing I'll say this about Cleveland and Baker Mayfield: he knows the inner workings more than any national media does, and what he's had to overcome and deal with. Obviously playing with the torn labrum and his non-throwing shoulder was, something that should be respected, and then started to play well towards the end. And, so I'm sure he wants to be there, but he didn't want to be there under the right circumstances, because he knows once healthy, he's a pretty good football player.
Well, we're gonna let you get to the boat, sir. I know you got to get it moving. I didn't want to keep you for the full hour. I know you got stuff to do. So
yeah, I gotta get my mind right, man. So wish me luck. And
what are you taking? What are you taking? Are you taking anything for the stomach? You just gonna go out there and wing it?
Oh, no, I'll take some Dramamine and stuff like that and see how it goes. But
look, man, I fully understand.
It's not my preferred cup of tea today, but I'm gonna do what I need to do.
Okay.
What are you hoping to catch?
I don't know, maybe some mahi. I've done it before. It's just the pain of getting there, but then once you do it, it makes it worth it. So.
We'll wait for the report tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll wait for the pictures.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
Go have a good time, man.
Yeah.
That's day 4, man. We'll throw the break when we come back. Second hour of Old School and What's Up from Rico.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
An Empire Fence is an investment in your home. This year, use your tax return to make that investment. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and security while improving the appearance of your home. Visit empire-fence.com to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home. With your tax return on the way, schedule your project now. Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence.
You know that feeling after a good, hearty meal? The worries of the world just slip away. Time slows down. Nothing but good times and good company. That's what you get with Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Mary Ellen's does food right, with a menu that includes smoked wings, pulled pork, brisket, catfish. And don't sleep on their sides: shrimp and grits, collard greens, baked beans. It's food that makes your heart happy. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul, just east of 27th and Pineland. Let them fix you a plate.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $22.07 per hour, and other select jobs starting at $23.77 per hour, with wages growing up to $29.71 per hour. Continental also has salaried jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary.
You didn't know for the longest time, where you were going. Did you ever see it playing out this way?
Honestly, no. For me, it's just every day I've just tried to get better, focus on the things I can control. I wasn't getting the offers I wanted. Thankful for Nebraska for giving me a walk-on offer. I love my time at Nebraska. It kind of worked out that that's the route I wanted to go, to South Dakota State, the journey, and I've been appreciative of every step of the way.
Weekdays from 2 to 3 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
2022 is all about staying well. And guess what? There are lots of easy ways to take care of your mental and physical health every day, like eating right and exercising, taking vitamins, drinking water, scheduling those annual doctor's visits, or just resting. That's right, even a quick nap counts. Because let's be honest, these days we could all use a little more wellness in our lives. So stay well, Nebraska. For more ways you can stay healthy, visit staywellnebraska.com.
My computer was a dinosaur, and our TV, well, let's just say it was definitely time for an upgrade. But finding a way wasn't so simple. And then I found it, a research study at Solarion. I searched the studies and found a perfect match for me. I earned cash for the study and was able to make those much-needed upgrades. Plus, I made an impact on medical research. Find a study and sign up today at helpresearch.com.
You should consider the risks of the research before you agree to participate.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and healthy St. Patrick's Day celebration. We are thankful for the ability to celebrate this year with friends and family as we move past the rough times from the pandemic. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Our Remington Homes has really expanded and taken off in the last 5 years.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about their exciting new division, Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier and more affordable.
The exciting thing about a Remington home is you get to choose your floor plan from predetermined floor plans. You can select your options. We give you a lot of choices. By selecting certain floor plans, they're just easier to build. And you couple that with our great lot selection in all different areas. People do not want to be married to their house payment. They want to get a nice house with nice finishes in a great area for an affordable price. And that's what Remington Homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Need to send a message? Send it with cake. Congratulations. Here's a congratulations chocolate rum cake from Beatrice Bakery. Thank you. Say thank you with an amaretto cake. I'm sorry that I accidentally hit your mailbox with my car as I was backing out of the driveway and then continued right into your prized petunias. You say that with a lemon drop cake. Everybody knows that. Beatrice Bakery in downtown Beatrice or online at beatricebakery.com. Here to help you say whatever it is you need to say. Welcome to our world of yum.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. This is Old School, brought to you by Sandhills Global. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves them, that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, second hour of Old School, and
DP has a confession.
I do.
These are my confessions.
402-464-5685. Starter Haven text on Honda Lincoln Hotline. Here's.
You just have to say it.
Okay, you got to pull a Band-Aid. You got to rip it off.
Don't dance around it.
Well, so last night went to Huskers baseball, right?
Yeah.
Gorgeous night. Gorgeous. There's some people who got caught off guard because they went in shorts, and then that sun dropped, and
Surprise! It's still March in Nebraska.
Yeah, there are people in like parkas and blankets, and there are people in shorts.
And people are like, "Why are you wearing a jacket? It's 60 degrees outside." And I go, "Sun's gonna go down at some point."
Because, good friends, folks. We were up at the U.S. Bank suite, just hanging out, and good folks in there. And then, like, okay, you go to a baseball game, the food of choice is a hot dog. The hot dog, right? But to me, it's a different kind of hot dog. So it is with a sad heart that I say that I am not a fan of the red hot dogs. I'm just not.
You hear that, people?
I'm just not. I'm sorry.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
I am not a fan of the red hot dogs. Like it.
Fairbury would be disappointed in you.
Maybe I don't know how to eat it. Maybe I'm supposed to put something on it that I wouldn't put on it. But I'm a mustard and relish guy, and I had it, and it was just meh.
I just go ketchup, and I know people are like, "You don't put ketchup on a hot dog."
You do not put ketchup on a hot
ketchup
dog.
on my hot dog. I don't care. I put ketchup on my red dog. I'm good to go.
Text line asked the question: who's got the best ballpark dogs in the Big Ten?
I don't know. I haven't been to other ballparks in the Big Ten.
Been to Maryland, Ohio State. Those are the only two I've been at. And both of them have better hot dogs than Mark. Am I horrible?
Mark, are you disappointed in DP?
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Look, I know you've been trying really hard to become one of us.
I tried.
This is a big chasm in our relationship here now.
I'm sorry. I don't, dude. I tried. Right.
You might have to take the vest off. I'm sorry.
I tried. I tried to just be all in and go. Okay.
What is it about it that you don't like? Because it's just a hot dog that's dyed red.
Maybe it's the red. Maybe I'm distracted.
Does it just bother you?
Maybe I'm.
If you close your eyes and eat it.
I tried.
Should we do a blind taste test one day?
Yes.
Ooh, we should. I bet he won't be able to tell the difference. I bet he won't.
Okay, have at it.
I mean, it means
what hot dogs. Okay, so
yeah,
what,
I say, do we get hot dogs? Because I'm down with that.
No, you're a jerk. Just for even thinking what you just thought. What hot dogs? What other hot dogs from the city are in play?
From the city?
Yeah, from here. Like, what do we like? Who has the best hot dog?
Oh, I mean, if we're wanting the best hot dogs, we probably got to go up to Wahoo, get some Wahoo wieners. Those are good.
I never had those.
Those are good.
Never had them. So
we need someone to mule us some.
So
hot dogs
Sanderson says this: DP, they have changed. My buddy used to own the company. We grew up in Fairbury. They were awesome and unique when produced there. The company has been sold several times since then. Now made in Minnesota, and not even close to the same recipe as the original.
Huh.
I'm just saying, like, my thing is, so Becky and I, we go to a lot of baseball games. Like, we go to parks all over major league parks all over the country, college parks all over the country. Like, that's like one of our happy places is just sitting at a baseball park eating hot dogs. And last night I was just like, I wanted it to be good. Like, I wanted it to be good, but but here's the thing. And Cheeseburger says this, if y'all know more about hot dogs, you wouldn't eat them ever again. Just saying. No, but I mean, this is a part of the whole point of hot dogs is it's you kind of thumbing your your nose at
we know
being healthy. Like,
yeah,
we
the
know.
thing is, like, I know about hot dogs. I know about McDonald's chicken nuggets. I don't care because they taste good. I don't care.
Like, so again, I've told this story. Like, we would go dancing in Georgetown in DC, which is just, this huge melting pot of every kind of nightclub that you can imagine, right? All within walking distance. Whatever you want is there. And then, after a night of dancing for 4 or 5 hours, sweating through your clothes, when you walk out, there were street vendors on the corner who, you didn't know what was in the water. Like you didn't know.
You don't know how long the water's been there.
Like you don't know how long the hot dogs have been there. But we looked forward to walking out and getting those hot dogs. Like there was always a line, and it was like, okay, everybody knew what it was, and the guy knew, and it was Hector, and Hector was like, "Oh, my friend, here's your. I already know what you want." Or you go Old Dominion, you go to Tiny Giant, where it was 3 for $1 every Friday and Saturday night after the club's closed.
Look, if there's anything that's ever 3 for $1, you don't want to eat it, but you probably will.
Well, Tiny, what's a Little Tavern? Tiny, what's the hamburger place?
White Castle.
White Castle, right? Well, there's several, right?
Yeah.
But
Well, there's another fast food establishment that has their like nuggets, and it's like 20 nuggets for like $5. And I go, that's not chicken, but I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, I want to. So Bone says that Wahoo Wieners may still sell them at Smoking Gun Jerky right up the street from now. Okay,
Oh, right up there.
right. And there's a hot dog place right up there, right?
No, Fly Dogs is not up there anymore.
No.
Oh, up there by Smoking Gun. No,
over on O Street.
no, Fly Dogs
They
isn't there
closed
anymore.
that one.
Yeah, they moved.
Where are they?
I don't know. I just know there was a sign that said we're moving to wherever.
Well, stop moving my hot dog places, and I can try.
I like that hot dog.
Because it was like a couple of weeks after we got like a whole bunch of hot dogs.
Well, I mean, but that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, and a part of the baseball experience is getting hot dogs. Like, I mean, it goes back to like the Dodgers and the Dodger dog, and it was a big deal, and it was a big deal in Brooklyn. You go to Yankee Stadium, you've got to get their hot dogs. It's a big deal. Coney Island dogs, like you have to get. It's a big deal. Camden Yards, like we would never eat in the stadium because the hot dog vendors would sit outside on the pier at the harbor.
Yeah.
And those hot dog vendors, look, man, you sought out those dudes. But I just tried it. And Mark, I was disappointed. Like I was actually bummed out. Right? Like I was bummed out. And okay. See, this is where I get in trouble again.
Uh-oh.
Get in
Go ahead,
trouble
say it.
again.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Get in trouble again.
Remember, you gotta bare your soul right now, all right?
Okay, so spending a week at PBA, right? And Valentino's Pizzas is what they served.
Oh no. What is he about to say? Oh no. DP. You're about to go too far. Go ahead, say it. Say what's on your mind.
What am I missing about Valentino's Pizza? What should I be receiving?
Well,
what should I be receiving?
I mean, I think we all know it's not.
I'm not saying
not
it's
high end, right?
I haven't critiqued it. I'm asking what should I be receiving? How should I feel about Valentino's?
You should feel happy
Yeah.
when you have Valentino's.
Look,
like
okay.
Valentino's is associated with the game, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
so-
the pizza that you get at a Husker game.
So for me, outside of a Husker sporting event, I do not get Valentino's. I don't.
You don't.
I don't. We got
You
we got
don't?
Valentino's this weekend because we have those gift cards, and I got lasagna and spaghetti. We didn't get
You
pizza.
just bailed.
We got lasagna and spaghetti, and shout out Valentino's. That lasagna was delicious.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So-
fantastic.
so, I mean,
but if
there-
I'm at a sporting event, I need to get either a hot dog or a Valentino's pizza. That's just what it goes at a Nebraska event. I either need a Valentino's
Okay,
pizza
so-
or a hot dog.
So
Red
our
Dog.
listeners,
Red Dog.
are you guys going to tell me that everybody loves Valentino's and
no, you could throw it out on social media right now, and
Yeah.
the reaction would be very split.
You could
Right?
go between Valentino's. The Red Dogs, you might get a lot of pushback from the Valentino's. It might be split.
is the food good at PBA and Memorial Stadium? See that don't back away. Don't you run from me, Mark Onweiler.
Bye, Mark.
Don't you run from me.
I have to run the board. I
As
can't.
long as your name is Onweiler, do not run from me. Come on.
I mean,
DP, we're talking about you not liking things, right?
What are we looking
I'm trying
for?
to get an understanding.
What are we looking for? It's concession stand food.
No, but it's Mark Onweiler's level standard of taste. Look, I know that you're a food snob, and I want to know the truth. Tell me whether I should have full.
It's.
Come on, don't
Look,
dance with me.
I'm with you because if I'm traveling around to like major league parks, that's my favorite part. Right? Is finding the food that I can only get there.
Right.
Unique to your park. Give me what's good. And I don't think that Nebraska concessions have that. Maybe a Runza. Maybe a Runza is the thing that like a visitor would come in and say, this is something I haven't had before. And I can appreciate that. Outside of that, I don't know that there's a whole lot to experience with the Nebraska concessions.
Right. Fairness, right? That in total honesty, what I want, and I want to know what people enjoy and then why. And when I had the Red Dog, I just thought, like it didn't hit me. When people said that hits different, it didn't hit me different. It hit me like, okay, like it's a thing.
It's
a thing.
It's a hot dog.
It's a thing. But then I wanted it to be like, yeah. And then Valentino's, like, at one point it was the only convenient thing for me to go and have so I could get back and call the game and prepare for the next game.
Yeah.
And it was there. And then immediately after it, I was like, nope, not doing that anymore. I was definitive in that I was not going to have Valentino's after the first time I had it last week. Like Nick and I were having the conversation and we looked at each other, and Nick, I don't want to speak for Nick. I'll allow Nick to speak for himself, but he fully kind of nudged. Yeah, I kind of understand it.
The text line is like all on your side against Valentino's.
Well, I'm just trying to understand. Like
Sanderson's just going all in. Sanderson said the food is not good at PBA. Runzas are gross. Pizza is awful, and the hot dogs have changed so much they are also awful.
So, of the three things, Red Dog, Valentino's, Runzas, Rico, how would you rank them?
Pizza, hot dog, Runza. I am not a fan of Runzas, but I will eat everything else.
Because it's got veggies.
Yeah,
in it.
it's got veggies. In it. Yeah.
You don't eat vegetables?
I don't eat vegetables. You knew this.
I really didn't.
You knew this. Everybody knew this.
I did not.
Everybody
know
knew this.
I did not know that.
Didn't everybody know this?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna alien out loud.
Yeah. I don't eat vegetables.
You're just gonna let people know.
I'm coming around to some. I grilled asparagus, really good.
You are hilarious.
But cabbage inside of a Runza.
Cabbage inside of Runza. Too
Runza.
much. That's too far. How dare you?
It's been soaking in meat juice, and it's still like it is
Disgusting.
nothing
It's just
resembling
like
a vegetable.
The first time I had one, I took a big old bite, and I was like, "This is good." And then I was like, "Wait, no, it's not."
I've been fooled.
That's how I was as a kid too, because like just the thought of there's cabbage in here, gross.
Yeah.
But then I grew up and realized,
Well,
I can
didn't
let my
know.
taste buds.
The thing is,
speak
I
for
didn't.
themselves.
I didn't know there was cabbage in it. They just handed it to me, and they're like, "It's a Runza. There's hamburger in here," and I was like, "Bet." It was one with cheese as well. Took a big bite, and I was like, "This is amazing." And then after like 3 chews, I was like, "You know what? This is not good."
It's cool. Cool. You're 6. It's cool.
So Mark, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
If I'm buying it, it's pizza, Runza, hot dog.
Okay, so I'm fairly.
There's nothing like I said with the hot dogs. They're fine, but it's just a hot dog dyed red. Like there's nothing particularly outstanding about it.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought that there would be some sort of like.
I mean, it was cool when they were local. They were made in Fairbury. Like when they were a local product, that's really cool. Now they're Wimmers. They're made in Chicago, I think, or Minnesota, or wherever they are.
Minneapolis, I believe.
And it's like you get some of that nostalgia just
What
from
is
your
what
bun
is
that's
your
dyed
hot
red,
dog
but that's
go-to
about it.
topping? How do you have your hot dog that makes it the best version of a hot dog for you? What's on it? And I jokingly say ketchup is for psychopaths, but ketchup, mustard, relish. Like if you're doing I'm not an onions guy ever in anything. So, but I understand ketchup, mustard. Relish.
I'm not a mustard guy, so typically I'm just going straight ketchup. However, if I don't want to be the ketchup guy, then I just put some sauerkraut on there.
Just sauerkraut.
Just
Sauerkraut guy.
Enrico, you're not a sauerkraut guy.
No, not a sauerkraut. Wait,
you're savage.
Sauerkraut is for crazy people.
So Dano says pizza, popcorn, ice cream, hot dog.
Garbage.
Runza. He
That's
would
how
eat the garbage before he ate Runza.
That's not nice.
That is.
And Kelsey, the Mississippi Mud Dog, says it's the hometown pizza slice, and that's why you get it at Husker games. Same with the Red Dogs, and same with the Runzas. It's tradition. It isn't about being good. It's about tradition. Damn it.
He goes, listen. Aiden says, listen, when you're a little drunk at the game, anything tastes good. I'm here for game day Runzas, Val's Pizza, or the hot dogs. Again,
this unnamed texter, you're missing nothing about Valentino's. It is bad pizza, but Nebraskans, of which I am one, are too loyal to admit it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, and Sanderson says the food is not good at PBA. Runzas are gross. Pizza is awful, and the hot dogs have been changed so much they are awful. So Sanderson doesn't eat at games.
Sanderson just eats before and after. They get just stars.
He's just like, I'm done.
Eats
Okay.
air.
Well, we'll throw the break. I needed to get that off my chest. And
do you feel better about alienating the entire fan base?
I'm not alienating anybody. My thing
Apparently,
is,
the whole fan base rallied around
Yeah,
that.
actually,
they came to the table.
Do you feel better about growing your fan base with terrible takes?
With terrible takes. I just I have to trust you guys in what you tell me about this space. I'm not an expert in this space, so I'll ask questions about what should the expectation be. And if anybody feels like I'm wrong and they want to make this thing, you can drop it off at the station. We'll have a taste test.
You don't have to enjoy it. You just have to eat it.
I'm sorry, but I am too old to not enjoy what I eat. Like, those days are done. So we'll throw the break. We still need to get to Rico. What's up? We'll do that next.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. State basketball has concluded, and here are your winners for girls and boys. For the girls, in Class A, number 2 Fremont won over number 5 Lincoln Southwest. In Class B, number 1 Elkhorn North won over number 2 Scott Catholic. In Class C1, number 1 Lincoln Lutheran just fell short against number 2 Northland Central, 31-35. For the boys, Miller North is your Class A champions after a win over number 2 Bellevue West, 67-57. In Class B, number 2 Roncalli Catholic won its championship over number 1 Scott Catholic, 52-37. In Class C1, Cale Jacobson from number 2 Ashland Greenwood continued his great tournament run. Ashland Greenwood took home the championship on a buzzer beater corner 3 by Evan Shepard, assisted by Cale Jacobson. They would win over Auburn, 36-33. In Class D2, number 6 Parkview Christian won over number 1 St. Mary's in the title game. This has been your High School Minute, sponsored by Southeast Community College, with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Mostly sunny skies and warm conditions for your Wednesday. Will top out at 72. Winds out of the south-southwest at 15. Increase in cloud cover tonight with a low of 42. We'll see much cooler conditions tomorrow with a high of 53 and a chance for rain moving in by the late afternoon hours. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
The
Middle of March is here, and you know what that means. It's time to get to Buffalo Wings Rings at 68th and O for our yearly party for the first 2 days of the NCAA tournament. Join us this Thursday and Friday for beer, food, basketball, great prizes, and sports talk. We'll be on location both days from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and the first 64 people to stop by on Thursday get a draw for a ping pong ball with a team and the tourney on it that can lead to great prizes if that team makes the Final Four. It's March Mayhem with 93.7 The Ticket this Thursday and Friday at Buffalo Wings Rings, 68th and O.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. But that didn't stop you, did it? You knew you could get arrested. You could incur huge legal expenses, and you could possibly even lose your job. You were well aware of the consequences of driving drunk. But one thing's for sure, you were wrong when you said it was no big deal. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by NHTSA.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Army National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association at this station.
Back to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back, Old School. My apologies to those who I have, offended your taste and said something. I'm just told that there are brats at PBA that are supposed to be really good, but Haymarket that I did not see.
I did not know there were brats at Haymarket.
Right? Like I didn't see it last night. I didn't. I'm going to be there today, so that's going to be. I think that would be
your go-to.
I would try the brats because you got to work really hard to screw up a brats.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I will try Valentina's Pizza. Like I'm going to be there at 1 o'clock, so I'll try the local fare. Does Haymarket sell Runzas too?
I don't know. I would think so, but I'm not 100%, so I'm not going to say yes or no on that one. I want to know, like, so I've only lived in Lincoln for like 4 years.
No,
and that's not in the grand scope of things, not a long time.
Right.
What is like the go-to food in Lincoln?
What's
I guess
the thing that you can't get anywhere else?
Yeah, because in Omaha, I lived in South Omaha.
Runza. That people would say Runza, but is that it?
I don't know. Like in Omaha, I lived in South Omaha, and there was this. It's probably not even there anymore. There was just this taco place, a couple blocks from my grandma's house, and it was just just street tacos. There was like this storefront that sold carne asada, and it was fantastic.
Say that again.
Carne asada.
Yeah, you went. You
gotta look. You can't look. I'm not saying that without the accent. Don't do that.
You went full on, man.
I'm not doing that.
Spectacular.
Right? I'm not doing that. I'm not. There's a storefront that sells carne asada. No, it's dumb.
Cheeseburger says that Little Caesars is better than Valentino's, and Fairbury dogs aren't that great. Give me a green chili brat from New Mexico. Yeah, or De Leon's. All right.
I grew up on Little Caesars pizza.
Nathan's is not local. Nathan's is a Brooklyn thing.
Yeah, that's not here.
That's a Brooklyn thing. Laszlo's, but Laszlo's doesn't do anything specific to that, though, right? Like they don't have anything that's just made there.
I don't know. Like I want like the local, like what is like the Lincoln?
Like there's
thing?
no like Maryland. There's no crab cakes. Like they don't have a crab cake that is their thing, right? Football and what? That's what Nebraska does.
Yeah.
If
Corn.
it's football and corn,
Steaks.
Well, but I mean, Texas does steaks, so I mean, come on.
But Omaha steaks,
bro,
it's a big deal.
Bro, it's a big deal here.
No, it's a big deal nationally.
I'm just
it's everywhere.
Just
don't disparage the good name of Omaha steaks.
I'm just saying,
don't be that guy.
Have you been to Texas?
Don't be that guy.
Have you been to Texas?
Don't be that guy.
See,
is there a
What is it about-
Texas steaks selling steak all over the place?
Yeah.
No, there's an Omaha steaks. That's
yes,
what it
there is. There literally
Omaha
is.
Steaks is what
You
it
could
is.
actually.
Don't you do that?
Corn-fed beef is much better. I'm not saying so. I'm asking what the thing. You asked what the thing is, and
Yeah.
I'm co-signing that.
Because in Omaha, it's the different place wherever South Omaha, North Omaha, like it's different foods in different places in Omaha. I don't know if it's
that
like
are
that
that
in
are
Lincoln.
unique specifically to Omaha.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about unique specifically, but I know that in those places there are foods that get done better in those areas. Like South Omaha, it's like local Mexican food. Like it's fantastic. In North Omaha, you go there, there's like 2 or 3. There's one, I don't remember the name. There's one soul food place in North Omaha that is just, oh my goodness.
Corey said red hot dogs are the only hot dogs to eat. Plain is the only way to get all the flavors. Oh no!
What kind of flavors? What kind of flavors?
Oh
you
no,
getting, Corey?
Oh no, Nick.
So I am with Rico on the Omaha steaks. When I think of Texas, I think of Babe's Chicken in Fort Worth, which is fried chicken.
That's not unique to Texas.
It's not, but that's what I think of. I don't think of steaks when I think of Texas. I think of Omaha steaks.
Having lived there for years,
maybe.
I'm not gonna take that cosign because I do think of steaks when I think of Texas. I just think Omaha.
Like,
I've never
I'm
had
just-
a Texas steak,
like-
but I'm gonna say I've had an Omaha steak. It's delicious.
I'm not saying it's not delicious. I'm just saying that it's not exclusive to Nebraska.
Well, I'm not
But
saying
I
it's
feel
exclusive.
like that is Nebraska's thing.
The
though.
Is that their thing? Is that
I think that is.
Look, if you guys tell me this is the thing, then
The
I'm
exclusivity thing is hard though because a lot of places do, except for Maryland, like crab cakes, but that's just like kind of like they do it the best. But you have like the East Coast, like those cities, those states up there, like they also do crab cakes. So it's like the exclusivity is the hard part.
Maryland.
Like, I'm saying they do it the best.
Yeah,
They
Maryland.
do it the best. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the exclusivity is the hard part. It's what you do the best. Like that's the thing.
So
Because
what
there's
does
there's steaks everywhere, but
what
who does
does
it the best?
Nebraska? So you think Nebraska does steaks best?
Again, I've only had Omaha steaks.
That's
so
why
I can't. So that to me, that's the best. I can't look. So that's on me. I'm sorry, I haven't been everywhere.
Oh, that's so funny. That's amazing. Good stuff. You need to tell us what's up.
Oh yeah, I do. Need to do that, don't
We're
I?
late.
Had a big old cup of coffee to clear my head. Telephone rang and you wanna chat? Well, sit on down and tell me what up with that.
What's happening, Rico?
You kind of touched on it in the spillover, actually. The headline for Indiana winning their first tournament game since what was it
2016?
2016.
It
Still
matters.
counts as a tournament game. I don't care what anybody said. I saw a couple
It's a
comments like
tournament
it's a
game.
playing game. It's
No,
not a
it's
tournament
a
game. It
tournament
doesn't
game.
count. I'm like, no, it's a tournament game. You're
It's a
in the
tournament
tournament. You made it. I don't care if you have to, play this game to get into the actual bracket, but your name was on there. Like your team was on there. You just had a little slash and another team next to you. Like it's still a tournament game. I don't care what anybody says. So if Nebraska were to make it into a playing game and they won, that's your first tournament win. I don't care what you say.
And they would celebrate accordingly.
Yes. And they would, as Jake said, Jake would build a statue.
Although I get that there are people that they're just haters and they want to pout and poo-poo everything. So I would say, I know for me, if they had won last night, if that was Nebraska, today would be a glorious, glorious day. That's
Yeah,
all.
it would.
It would just be a special day that this thing happens, and I think it works at the same level. That if the women win on Friday, Saturday is going to be a glorious day,
Great day. Great day to be a Husker.
right? Is it? So when people say that, I'll ask this because we'll go to break because we still need 2 segments. But I'll ask that when people say it's a great day to be a Husker, Is there a day when it's not a great day to be a Husker?
No, every day is a great
I'm
day.
just that's my question. We'll answer that when we come back.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The middle of March is here, and you know what that means. It's time to get to Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O for our yearly party for the first 2 days of the NCAA tournament. Join us this Thursday and Friday for beer, food, basketball, great prizes, and sports talk. We'll be on location both days from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and the first 64 people to stop by on Thursday get a draw for a ping pong ball with a team and the tourney on it that can lead to great prizes if that team makes the Final Four. It's March Mayhem with 93.7 The Ticket this Thursday and Friday at Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and O.
If your home water doesn't taste right, look right, or smell right, just call Bryant for the solution to your water problem. Call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Every time the back door closes, it squeaks and reminds me of how I used to go out back for a cigarette 2-3 times a day when I was stressed, when I was hungry, when I was bored. But then I think of how the stale taste lingered in my mouth, and I reach into my purse and pop a stick of gum. And the craving is gone.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $22.07 per hour and other select jobs starting at $23.77 per hour, with wages growing up to $29.71 per hour. Continental also has salaried jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and healthy St. Patrick's Day celebration. We are thankful for the ability to celebrate this year with friends and family as we move past the rough times from the pandemic. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Back to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Old School, 424-645-5685. Yeah. We're going to head down and go down to Haymarket Park and hang out there. I want to pick at you a little bit, Rico.
Okay. It's not like you don't do that every day anyways.
I know, but at least I was going to admit to it.
Thank you for admitting it.
I would ask you, what is your take on Yankees facial hair?
Stupid. Get rid of the rule. Allow them to have facial hair if they want. It's dumb.
Why is it dumb?
I just think it's dumb.
Why is
If they want to have facial hair, you should allow them to have facial hair.
Is not an excuse.
You should allow the players to express themselves if they want to have facial. If they want to shave their faces, they can shave their faces. If they want to have a beard, they can have a beard. If they want a I mean, you can already have a mustache, but you can only have a mustache. You can't even. I think they allow like the little handlebars, but anything that's like on the chin, you can't have it. You can't have it. You can only have a mustache, and I think that's dumb. Like if you're allowing them to have a mustache, you should allow them to have a beard as well. Like if you want to put limits on the length of it, sure, cool. But if they want to have a beard, go right ahead. Like I just don't understand the policy of not allowing the facial hair.
You do understand that there are rules, right?
I do understand that there are rules.
There are rules. Have we become a place and a people that simply just that no rules apply?
No.
No rules apply to
some people.
No rules apply to you.
To some people, yeah.
Right. To some that no rules apply.
Yeah.
Like we understand the rules. Okay. So you can go anywhere else and play and wear whatever you want. Except for the Yankees or sometimes the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Right. So but you know that.
I do.
Okay.
And they know that.
Okay. So
it's dumb. How many players have you missed out on because they have great beards and they don't want to shave them? I don't know, but I feel like you might have missed at least
you
two.
don't know of any. Like yeah.
You at least two.
You really don't know of any. Like you don't know of any, but somebody said, who said, you know what? I really want to play for the Yankees, but they would want me to cut my hair.
I got shave my beard.
Who said that?
I don't know. Somebody must have.
Has
somewhere
anybody
along
said
the line. I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll of all major league players.
I'll wait.
Can somebody get me in contact with the MLBPA? I gotta do a poll.
I just want to understand.
How many of you would have played for the Yankees if they would have allowed you to have a beard? It's a very important question.
Nick, isn't that fair? Like just like
what does Nick have to say about this?
Come on.
All right. I will say this. If they're paying me millions of dollars to play baseball, I will not have a beard and I will make sure my hair does not touch the collar of my jersey if that's all it takes. If that's one of the things I have to worry about, that's something I can control.
What if you have built a brand upon your beard?
You haven't.
What if you have?
I don't know if you have. We're
Who
not
has?
James Harden here.
Who has? In baseball. I'll wait.
I don't know. I don't know if you build a brand in baseball.
Like Rico just
depending on
makes up stuff.
Yeah.
Like no,
I don't know.
I don't really.
I was like a second baseman for the Dodgers. He had a great beard.
Who?
I don't remember his name.
Okay, so like,
with you?
There's people. There are people in the major leagues that have great beards.
Who?
I don't know.
Once again, like I don't know. DP, maybe I'm wrong. Has anybody, like current players, I should say, created a brand based on their appearance?
Well, Jason Worth. So in DC, Jason Worth.
That'd be a good one.
But Jason Worth was like, Jason Worth was like supermodel good looking without the beard.
Okay.
And then he scruffed it up so that people wouldn't talk about how pretty he was as a man.
He's like, I just want to play baseball.
Like, I want to scruff this up. And then Doolittle, and there's a bunch of folks who did it.
That's true.
Along the way. But I'm trying to understand. Like Charlie Blackmon, yeah, he's got the beard.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Brian Wilson.
Wow.
What?
For like 2 years.
Good.
What?
That's a heck of a relief pitcher.
Well,
there.
yeah,
like 2
like he
years.
really went all the way in.
Yeah.
Usually,
did you search MLB
Yes,
players
I did.
with beards?
Yes, I did.
Like, I mean,
Like Justin Turner,
I-
but like
very
yeah,
necessary.
like I'm old enough to remember
why I was
the
trying to
Oakland A's, with the handlebar. Like they all had Riley Fingers had the,
yes,
and they went Gossage. Like they had Eckersley. They had all the guys who had the handlebar.
Reggie
mustache.
Jackson had facial hair.
But Reggie, when he went to the Yankees, he was
in like
I'm-
78.
it's a
He
wrap.
just had the mustache.
Yeah.
Rico, let me ask you this.
The mustache
Do we-
looks weird. I think it's
Cor-
just a
Corey-
problem. I think it's just
Corey
a problem
says
for
this.
guys that just have mustache. I think that might be the
Rico.
issue.
Corey says this: hair grows back, money doesn't grow back.
Bingo. Bingo. Rico, let me
I
ask you
love
this.
it.
What year did they implement the no facial hair rule?
Oh, I
Mr. Yankees fan.
Couldn't tell you that.
Forever.
Yeah, I think it's always been a thing.
I thought it was with Steinbrenner.
It was Steinbrenner's rule, but it was
Like
that
early
was but that
70s.
was a part of what it was even before that.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of a picture of anybody in a Yankees jersey that played, not like a regular person with a beard.
Like
here's the
they
deal.
were still mad at the afro. Like they were trying to get over the afro, and Oscar Gamble came in and shattered that.
Here's the deal. When I think of Yankees, I think of Brett Gardner, and he is as smooth as a baby's bottom everywhere.
How do you know? Wait a minute. Nick. Wait a minute.
I'm not ashamed.
Boy,
of
that took that.
Not at all.
That
Not at all.
escalated quickly.
You know how I know that is because the video that he slammed his bat down and he hit himself in the head. He didn't have a helmet on, and his shave is
Brett Gardner shaves his head. He's a weird looking head. He has a weird looking head.
Tell me you don't have a poster of him at your house.
I do not.
Okay, all right.
I absolutely do
Brett
not.
Gardner, ESPN body issue.
He's in the all head issue.
Claytonia Johnson, WTF, Nick.
Yo, tell me I'm wrong. Rico, you've seen Brett Gardner without a head, or not without a head.
I haven't seen him without
hair.
a shirt on.
I said his head is as smooth as
you said everywhere.
You said everything.
Did I really?
You did.
Oh, my bad. Okay, yep. Claytonia John got a good point. Yep, you got a good point.
All right, we'll throw it a break.
Brett Gardner looks like he has a chest full of hair.
He looks like an alien when he takes his helmet off.
That's what I meant.
it.
Okay, so I understand.
I dislike when he takes his helmet off.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a good look.
So I understand why.
Just let the Yankees players grow beards.
All right. Rico's question of the day coming up.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Shopping for insurance can be a tedious and frustrating task, but the agents at Brokers Insurance Agency will do the work for you. They have partnered with over 20 of the best insurance carriers in the nation, which allows them to do the shopping all for you. Whether you're looking for business insurance or employee benefits for your company, or you're looking to save money on your home and auto insurance, Brokers Insurance Agency has the agents and solutions to help meet your goals. Call 402-420-5353 or email staff at brokersinsurancene.com.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. State basketball has concluded, and here are your winners for girls and boys. For the girls, in Class A, number 2 Fremont won over number 5 Lincoln Southwest. In Class B, number 1 Elkhorn North won over number 2 Scott Catholic. In Class C1, number 1 Lincoln Lutheran just fell short against number 2 Northland Central, 31-35. For the boys, Miller North is your Class A champions after a win over number 2 Bellevue West, 67-57. In Class B, number 2 Roncalli Catholic won its championship over number 1 Scott Catholic, 52-37. In Class C1, Cale Jacobson from number 2 Ashland Greenwood continued his great tournament run. Ashland Greenwood took home the championship on a buzzer beater corner 3 by Evan Shepard, assisted by Cale Jacobson. They would win over Auburn, 36-33. In Class D2, number 6 Parkview Christian won over number 1 St. Mary's in the title game. This has been your High School Minute, sponsored by Southeast Community College, with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
Hi, welcome to Big Chain Bar and Grill. Can I get you a drink? Which game were you hoping to see? Doesn't matter. I don't know what channel the game's on anyway. Are you ready to order? Okay, here's your check. Come back and see us again, okay?
What?
Hey, welcome back into Upside.
Slow down and enjoy the game at the Upside Bar and Lounge. Comfortable seating, plenty of screens, a great food and drink menu, and no one trying to shove you out the door. Come in, hang out, and take it all in at the Upside Bar and Lounge, open daily just east of 27th and Pine Lake.
The Cash Blast promotion from the Nebraska Lottery is back. Until April 12th, when you buy a 2x2 ticket and enter the voucher number online, you could win a $5,000 or $500 cash prize. And if your winning voucher is from a 7-day draw 2x2 ticket, your cash prize is doubled. There will be 7 weekly drawings and 14 total winners in the Cash Blast promotion. Cash Blast from the Nebraska Lottery. You can win $5,000 or $500. Promotion ends April 12th, 2022. 2x2 top prize odds 1 in 105,000.
Hey, Steve. Welcome to Great Clips.
Great Clips asks, what's the difference between good and great?
Come on back and have a seat.
Good asks you what haircut you'd like.
I have all your details from last time. Would you like the same haircut today?
Great already knows. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details so you can get the same thing as last time, every time. Download our online check-in app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Mostly sunny skies and warm conditions for your Wednesday. We'll top out at 72. Winds out of the south-southwest at 15. Increase in cloud cover tonight with a low of 42. We'll see much cooler conditions tomorrow with a high of 53 and a chance for rain moving in by the late afternoon hours. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
our Remington Homes has really expanded and taken off in the last 5 years.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about their exciting new division, Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier and more affordable.
The exciting thing about a Remington home is you get to choose your floor plan from predetermined floor plans. You can select your options. We give you a lot of choices. By selecting certain floor plans, they're just easier to build. And you couple that with our great lot selection in all different areas. People do not want to be married to their house payment. They want to get a nice house with nice finishes in a great area for an affordable price. And that's what Remington Homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is when you should be on the Starter Heyman video stream because Rico has lost his mind, and he's moving like one of those car dealership blow up things in the Nebraska wind. That's its own dance move.
Sometimes you just gotta
feel better.
Yeah, just get the blood flowing a little bit.
Feel better. Yeah, good stuff across the board.
Just excited the Yankees got Anthony Rizzo. Decided to keep him.
How much did they pay him?
A lot.
32
2 years.
million?
2 years, 32. Yeah,
32.
with an opt out after the first year.
That's a steal, though. 16 million a year.
Yeah. Well, they weren't going to get Freddie Freeman.
Why not?
They said from their words that he did not express very much interest in them. So they decided to re-sign Rizzo. But they are fearful that Freeman would go to the Red Sox.
I would hate that so much.
Apparently, there is a large faction of the Yankee administration that believes that Freeman is going to Boston.
I hate that so much.
Strong dislike.
Well, but I don't know. Is that worse than Dodgers?
Yes.
Is him going to the Red Sox?
Yes. To the regular fan, no. If he goes to the Dodgers, that's just unfair.
If he goes to the Yankees, it's unfair.
Is it?
If he goes to
it's
the Red
not
Sox.
unfair. We discussed this. Me and you talked about this. If he goes to the Yankees, it'd be great for like a quarter of the games because Judge and Giancarlo only play a quarter of the games together.
You would have the best football team in history of mankind.
Be pretty nice.
You'd have the best football team. Rico, what's your quiz for the day?
Oh, my quiz
What's
for
your
the day.
question? He wasn't ready.
Actually, my quiz for the day has to do with some baseball.
Oh.
I don't know if they're gonna
New
get
York
the,
Yankees?
I don't know if they're gonna
That's
no,
what's gonna
it's
be my
not Yankee
Yankees.
related. I don't know if they're gonna get the name right. Because I don't even know how to say the name. But who did the Chicago Cubs just sign? Big name deal.
Nick, please.
Nick knows.
Well, no, but Nick should answer it.
Should Nick answer it?
Yes.
Okay. See if he can pronounce it.
Yeah.
I believe it's Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya, Seiya Suzuki.
Who?
5 years, 70 mil.
Tell him what one of the articles said.
One of the articles headlines said, quote, the most intriguing superstar since Shohei Ohtani.
I said, don't do it. Don't do that to yourself.
Am I excited? Absolutely.
He's an outfielder, right?
Am I skeptical? Absolutely. 38 home runs though last year.
He's an outfielder, right?
319.
Yes. Do you have enough money for Carlos Correa?
Probably not. But it's okay because we signed
'Cause you got Suzuki.
Andrelton Simmons.
Oh yeah, that's
for
a get.
1-year major league deal, which doesn't excite me.
Congratulations on Andrew.
What are we doing at first base though?
You would rather have Suzuki over Correa?
Absolutely not. In terms of
Absolutely
in terms
not.
of longevity. In terms of longevity wise,
I mean, you gave him
maybe.
$70 million.
Yeah, so like longevity wise, maybe.
How old is he?
27.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's the same age as Correa,
Yeah,
right?
so so here's what I'll say. I mean, in terms of maybe it's more of a club friendly deal, it's more of a risk, but it's at 5 years.
Yeah,
and
Correa's
70 mil.
27.
Yeah, but at 5 years and 70 mil. Well, we know what shortstops are going for as well,
Yeah.
also. So it's maybe more of a club friendly deal. You have to also think our middle infield there's depth. I won't say it's loaded. There's depth. We just got, I mean, the Cubs just traded for Madrigal last year with the White Sox when they gave Kimbrel to Chicago. They have Nico Horner and Patrick Wisdom at one of the corners or in the outfield. So infield there's numbers there. I'm curious what Chicago decides to do at first base.
The thing is, like, you knew what you were gonna get with Correa. Suzuki.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's a greater risk, but it's more of a club friendly deal, and maybe it gets them in the door if he does become like a great value brand of Shohei Ohtani.
Well, but see, this article says it's 5 years, $85 million.
So I think with bonuses. So I've seen it both today.
That's Rosenthal.
Yeah.
So,
so
is he more
Rosenthal
is he more Suzuki than Ohtani?
Ooh. Well, he hits for power. He had 38 bombs last year.
Well, I mean,
Ichiro could. He just decided not to.
Yeah.
I still love that story of him in batting practice. He's just like, I'm gonna hit this over the wall, right over here,
and
he did it.
Yeah. So and they mentioned a couple other players who came from over in the Nippon Professional League.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm curious on how this season goes. I mean, Wilson Contreras will probably not stick around for very long. Yeah, like just not.
Isn't it exciting to actually talk about baseball and have it like it's going to happen?
Well, that's what I was going to. What I was going to open one-on-one with was that very thing. That today there will be spring games today.
That's right.
Robinson Cano got hit in the shoulder in a simulated game.
That's not good.
So, but there will actually be spring training games today. But we'll talk about that.
Are you excited?
Next on one-on-one, we'll talk about it. I'll let you know what I'm excited or not.
Okay.
We'll talk about it next on one. Are you excited? Let's keep talking about it right now.
Actually, no. Let's keep talking about it.
Let me just stop the music.
No, yeah. You know what? Hold on. Let's just let me stop this really fast.
It's a tease, and then people will hang out and wait.
We can ask DP if he's shaved all over.
Soft as a baby's bottom, all over. Jeez. All that and more. 101 up next. Stay tuned.